Here we go. Should check that before I click. Nice. Well, I don't do that one actually. This one's good. Can you find a loony or something? Aha! There we go. You smacked it into my ear. Thanks for the achievement.
Hi guys, if you like
Bounty Winter Holiday Champions.
by subscribing, sharing, buying my music, and most of all, check out my Patreon site. I'm dependent on all you guys.
Go get the Rat Revenant.
I love doing it, but I have to prioritize to make some money also, so
Here, little dudes. It's one. I should just put the AoE on.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Two. Wait, I had 4? I have 4. Thank you, dude. As long as you compare misdirect, he's not too bad. But they scale to the summoner's item power. So they're E4, at E14. Whoop. That's one. That should have been. That would have been like I would have one-shot that thing if they summoned it instead of me. They would have summoned at their IP level. It was fucking like, oh fuck, this is. I don't want to do this one. Never mind. This one's annoying. Maybe. I think I accidentally did the one in Sun God. I didn't do this one though. I don't think. I accidentally did a couple bosses today. I forgot the side mission that was involved. It wasn't intentional, like I just ran across them. I was like, oh. I helped someone with one or two. So, this should be here? Ain't nobody home. Dude. One. Such a stupid cast. Oh, fuck off, dude. Did that right on his Walden shield. God damn it. What a waste. Shit. Destiny.
Hi guys, thanks for watching. If you're thinking, this
Let's go, get rolled. A little more space to work around. Oh. Damn. Alright, that's 2. I didn't do this one, and I didn't do Carpathian things. I would need like the brakes for this one, right? Yeah.
Local bounty detected. Initiated.
Like 4 or something, I think. Crate of sausage. Why can I put that in? That's weird. I got 1. Actually, I'm gonna switch builds back to this for a sec. I don't remember to switch that though. Is there not another crate around here? There's one. I think I only need 4.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear.
I think maybe we can get up this with a bike or something. It's not this part. Somewhere over here we can get up with the bike. There we go. One. Oh, I need more than that? Okay, so is it 5? What is 4? Huh. I don't think it's more than 5. There we go. Alright, let's switch builds at least. Let's do that. Okay. There we go. Yeah, okay, it's just 5. The grunch. He gets knocked down, but he gets up again. Let's go. Okay, Carpathian Fangs. I do hate looking for this one though.
Sometimes you wonder if this fight is worthwhile. The precious moments are all lost in the tide. Yeah, they're swept away and nothing is
Just like a lump of snow somewhere.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Fuck are you, dude? Dude, I forget where its spots can be.
Local boundary detected. Initiating. I know that it's a pile of snow. I cannot for the life of me remember where the possible spots. I remember there's one, like it can be by the Agartha thing at the top, and I know there's like a lower corner one, and beyond that I cannot fucking remember. Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Like it can be fucking anywhere. It all looks the fucking same. It's just a pile of interactable snow. Some fucking where. I hate this one so much. I think though,
Assignment received.
I think I accidentally killed the other ones I can do today. What's this one in? Is there one in Tokyo? Maybe there's one. Hold on, I'm gonna check Tokyo. Is it the picture thing? Because if it is, I'm not sure that it is, but if it is, I'm better at that one than I am the TF one. Okay, if it's the one I think it is, and it's not for some other event that I'm not remembering properly, then... Oh yeah, it is this. Abandoned photograph. Okay. The abandoned photograph I know. There's like a... What are you? There's a photo here fucking somewhere, dude. That was right there. Okay. So there's that one.
Special assignment received. Initializing. Local bounty detected.
No, oh, okay.
Initiate.
There's one.
Additional assignment received.
Wait,
Initializing.
is there two down this way? That's right, there is one over here.
One there.
Local bounty detected.
Is there one
Initiated.
here? Not here,
Additional
here, but
assignment received. Initializing.
yep, there is one here. Okay. And then I think the last one's up on the roof. Do ladder. Yep, there it is. Abandoned photograph. So this should be the last one. Be gone, me. Take me on. There's a photo here somewhere, like goddamn invisible. Where are you? There we go. Pull her away from this wall. Oh shit, the fucking hourly started. God damn it. Took longer than I thought. Oh, that's not good.
Quick access inventory
There we go.
updated.
Let's see if we can make it to the hourly, I guess.
Hope I didn't miss it. Looks like it's active. Let's go. Oh wow, right at the end. Yay, got it. Let's go. Hey, it's elsewhere.
Hey you, thanks for checking out my little video.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my songs so nice. I choose to play them soft and louder. Just follow the links in the video description. I have a Patreon site where you can get all the songs in the instant download. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I'll see you later.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Up, 6. You know, for the moment, apparently I need to get a couple more for someone else. But, it's Krampus Nacht. Just visited the hourly boss. And then I'm gonna do the winter investigation mission, Fog and Mirrors. Which is what the stream title is from. The mission... Oh, there's an achievement in the mission called I'm Green, You Are Red.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
You are not authorized. You are not authorized.
No?
You will turn back, or we shall be forced to cancel your life.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Lethal force is authorized. Please be still.
Oh.
You are not authorized. You are not authorized.
Exactly. Exactly. I think I got the Spectre one.
Special assignment received.
Yeah, I did.
Initializing.
There we go. Side mission's done. You don't see any big giant cocks flying around. No big cocks? Don't snigger. Little fling with hell was cute, and stomping her back to sleep was the right thing to do, but it is the signs of the end time that worry us. The last thing we need right now is Ragnarok, and so you keep your eyes peeled for the sooty red cock crowing at the end is about to begin. And stop laughing! Stop saying funny shit, and I'll stop laughing. Blue mittens white.
Yo, bro, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see a lot more covers, you can go to my channel. And I also sell my covers, links in the video description. And my Patreon site for super extra support and getting all my songs in an instant download. See you later.
It is for Dragon later on, just not initially. Spoilers if you've never done that before, I guess. But it's been many, many years now, so at this point, it's your fault. You know? You know what I'm saying? You would think so, but some people are, you know, weird about stuff. Alright, we got the phone. So we can do the Christmas mission. Which is a faction mission. I totally, like, spaced on that. So yeah, like, I don't know why I, like, spaced, but the mission you get... Why is this not working? There we go. This mission is a faction mission. It gives a faction mission chest. Like, it scales and everything. I thought it was... Was it not the message board? Dude, I remember when this came out and, like, no one knew how to solve it yet. There wasn't a guide yet. Like, there was a whole bunch of us trying to work out this fucking pain in the ass cryptography on this mission. And I'm gonna go use the guide because I don't want to manually do it. But I was involved in the cracking of it, like, in the first place. Like, I've done legit like, crack the cryptography myself thing because no one else had done it yet. It's got like a rotating cipher bullshit that's like such a pain in the dick. And it's like the ciphers change, so like as you go through the mission, it's not like you just like figure it out like one time. You have to like keep adjusting what you're doing to whatever you read that says like, oh, actually now we've changed it to be X, Y, or Z. So we find the location. And then the key is... E14, let's go. Yeah, so we now have essentially 4 faction missions a day until this event's over. I can get 4 faction... No, sorry, should be... I gotta look at the cooldown if this is done. Maybe this one, I don't know if this one is once a day or twice a day. All the other ones I can do twice a day. The 4 faction missions, that's like 6k distillates, right? Like multiple 6k distillates that you can get. And now there's another mission, right? So I can run those. That'll drastically increase the IP gain speed. Also, so supposedly there's a reference to me in here somewhere. I have to go find it again. There's a reference to like a bunny. Venetians. Trying to remember. I'm gonna go look at this. I think it might be in here. There it is. Jim is off the squad. His wife gave birth. Hope the kid's healthy. Jim was overjoyed to get these messages. He says his boy absolutely loves the bunny toy. So this Jim and bunny toy is supposed to be a reference to Jimmy the Rabbit. Is what I was told by the developer. So I'm gonna take him at his word. I mean, there's other spots actually as well. I mean, for one, JimmyMode, although it's only on this character, is coded into the game for me. But I'm also on a signet. What is it called? Oh god damn it! I'm blanking on the title of it. Shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle now has flavor text. Jonathan, I don't see the point of Tashi's shoulder tackle interrupted Jonathan's argument, which is from me and Tashi arguing over how useful that signet is on the closed beta server. That's where that flavor text comes from. Is us arguing over how shitty of a signet. I think it's shitty and they like it for some stupid reason. Fucking like bot spam, man. Also, what really fucked with people, by the way, so like I don't know if you're aware of Rosenbrawl, but Rosenbrawl has like NPCs based on people in the community that show up that you can box. And there was supposed to be a Jonathan the Bun the Jimmy the Rabbit, Jonathan the Bun, right? But Nervell just did it to troll the data miners. So there's a list of NPCs in there, but like 2 or 3 of them don't show up. They're not real. He just put them in there to fuck with people. And like, so people put out a list of the NPCs you're supposed to be able to find in Rosenbrawl. And they were looking for my NPC for fucking like weeks, and no one could figure out how to get it to show up. And then eventually it came out that like on one of the dev streams at the time, they're like, oh, that was just him like fucking with the data miners. That one doesn't actually show up. So yeah. Dude, Nervell coded this according to the lore, which I have saved actually. I think like a screen cap somewhere. He said in Discord that he coded this like during his lunch one day, like one-handed. Like he was eating a sandwich and coding JimmyMode in. Just to fuck with me. Which I appreciate. The turrets don't turn around, they only face straight. You just have to run past them. This is going to be tricky, what with my controls swapping. But the I am green, you are red achievement is for getting through here without triggering the lasers. This is the one that sucks. Because you can just run into that one. I didn't do this before, did I? Did I already have this achievement? No way. You should get it from right here. Unless I already have it. Maybe I already... It's this one. I guess I have it already? But anyways, you get it from here. Okay. I know it's a little covered by the extra life stuff, but the character name and playtime are up here. 526 hours of playing with my controls randomly swapping around. What fucks me up is when, like, today on the raid, I'm playing a character that doesn't have them swapping. And it, like, I'm in a constant state of anticipation of something that never happened. It's so weird feeling. As I'm constantly expecting to have to like toggle auto run or like move back instead of forward, and it never happens. And it, like, I'm so used to this being the norm now that like it actually fucks with me to play the regular characters. Like, not in the sense that I make mistakes on them, but just mentally, it's yeah. I knew it was gonna be that. Like, mentally, I have this constant, like, it's like having to sneeze, you know, but it never happens. That's what it feels like when I'm playing a regular, character. I'm constantly waiting for the sneeze to happen. not work? Oh, I'm putting in the one for the other language. Awesome. I was putting in the password for the German and French clients. So I guess that the date, it's a date that gets translated to a code, and the date format's different. That's hilarious. It's actually really fucking funny. Alright, here we go. Operation Seafoam Leader. I just used tswdb.com. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag Vom responds to me already. I'm just kidding. tswdb.com. Although I do know people that like have literal notebooks, like they just wanted to solve everything themselves, and just have actual like pen and paper notebooks full of all their decoding and stuff, which is pretty cool. I've solved a bunch without guides, but I'm also like, I'm about the... I'm not... Hey, Bomber, speaking of. Speak of the devil, and they appear. Bomber, a devil, confirmed. Bomber, just talking about TSWDB. And you. I mentioned your name, and then you appeared. Coincidence? Or successful satanic summoning ritual? I was advocating tswdb.com, then I said hashtag not sponsored, and then hashtag bomb response me already. And then I said just kidding. Like, I like this part, the ritual, the oddities, like the Kaiden intervention, like all this extra story is really cool. So like I've definitely solved investigation missions without using a guide. I would say like maybe, especially like in the beginning, I think the main one I would have used something on is like music. I don't read music, and I'm not gonna like learn to read music for a fucking like puzzle in a game. So like when for example, there's a Kingsmith one that has a music note part. I solved the rest of it except for the music note part. I was like, nope, not doing that. Looked up the music note part and then did the rest myself. And then of course there's like the ones like this one where there was no guide because I was here when it came out. So yeah, I'm not saying no. Also, that's what's really great about tswdb.com is that tswdb.com has like a click to reveal, multi-levels of hints, and then solution, which is really awesome because you can, instead, if you don't want to like be completely spoiled, but you're just fucking stuck and you don't want to be like bashing your head into the same wall over and over again, you can like just be like, hey, give me a hint, which is really fucking cool. Most guide places don't go through the trouble of implementing that kind of system, so I do genuinely like that. But yeah, like for example, when Wetware came out, like I was there like day one when it released back in TSW, and so I figured that one out on my own, which was really awesome. Even though it was a headache, it was really awesome to do that. And then this one, right, figured out. And then the Valentine's Day mission figured out because I was like here when it came out, so there was no guide. Other ones that like had a guide, like basically for me, it's usually like time. If it's like time versus versus enjoyment. Like, if there is no other solution, I will beat my head into it until I get it, right? If there's not a guide. However, if there's a guide available, I will only allocate as much time as I feel I should. And then I'll be like, look, I have things to do. I've got a job, got a wife, got kids. I'm not gonna spend fucking 15 hours figuring this shit out. Like, I gotta move on with my day. And it's at that point, it's no longer. Also, past a certain point, it's not like something I enjoy anymore, right? Like, if it's an interesting puzzle, great. If it's fucking just like something like out of my scope that I'm just missing because I just don't get whatever it's referencing, then it's not gonna. No matter how much time I sink into it, unless I just accidentally stumble upon it, I'm not gonna solve it normally anyway. So. Yeah, it's a little bit like how I am about, I don't know, like spoilers for like movies or shows. Like, I don't really care. I don't want to be spoiled, but also like knowing it is not the same as seeing it and experiencing it. So like in the same way, like, yeah, like you give a guide for a puzzle, but like when you do the puzzle and you read the information, like that's like still interesting. Yeah, I mean, you gotta remember the Valentine's and Boggin, like those are the most recent missions. Valentine's and this one are the most recent ones to SWL. Like, I mean, it's been a couple of years now, but like, I didn't spawn a chest yet, right? I don't think I technically completed it. That sentence doesn't make any sense. It's always been Funcom's game. What do you mean? What are you talking about? You mean since they... It's never not been Funcom. I assume you mean when they relaunched it as Legends in 2017. Yeah. But it's Funcom. Funcom ran TSW, and then they relaunched it as Legends. But that was all Funcom, and it was, in fact, the same... It was the same group of developers. Yeah, no, I'm not blaming you for it. And there's... I don't know, I think the people like that, like, I just wouldn't get along with anyways. They're just... It doesn't make any fucking sense. I have thousands and thousands of hours in both iterations of the game. And for anyone to be like, no, TSW is like the way, the truth, and the light, and Legends is crap, is just fucking being stupid to be stupid. No, I mean, the thing is, it's not like it was uncommon. Like, that did happen. But I will also say this. I think a lot of people were looking for a reason to poof. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but like, I think there was a significant amount of people that like, dude, when you're playing an MMO for like a long time, like, life moves on and you're still playing this thing, but you're doing it because you do it. You're doing it because you do it with the same people, like, every day. Like, it probably, like it, for a lot of people, it's a chore, but they don't want to, like, give up or, like, resign. And then, like, as soon as something changes, like, that's an excuse. That's the excuse they need to just have an out and be like, you know what? I'm done. You know? And I'm not saying some people, you know, have to like what they did, you know, some of the changes or whatever, but, like, the thing is, like, 90% it's the same fucking game. So, like, it's really strange to be like, oh, this is the hill I'm dying on. I'm like, you were just looking for a hill to die on. It's literally just the I don't like change meme is what it is. Like, like I said, most of the game is the same, plays the same. Like the store, the missions. In fact, everything plays better. It plays better. Has it been a year ago, maybe 2 years ago now? I did a head-to-head playthrough. I literally had. Well, you were here for the bunny head challenge, right? Where I had like 2 copies of the game going, and I was fighting the bunnies on both copies. So I did a head-to-head playthrough of TSW and SWL. Just like that. That's what that setup was actually from, is from doing that playthrough. So I did a full playthrough of the story in both games side by side at the same time. As like a sort of a something to do. I think there was like an anniversary. And I was like, oh, this will be cool. Like look and see like what actually changed. And yeah, the quality of life in Legends, Jesus fucking Christ, man. So many basic systems are so much better. It's crazy. That's not the one. Is it this? No. Okay, so it's just the first one. There, now we get a loot box. Yeah, see, look at this. 5,800, 5,800, 800, 600, 700. Those are some nice distillates. We've always had a plan A, plan B, plan C, and all the way through plan M for dealing with Tight Alpha. Feeling in the original scheme of things, you were plan J. Not gonna lie, I was hoping to see plan D in action. I always wanted to see a mummy in person. Plan J. Well, I digress. We've already sent in the recovery team. What used to be purple is now ours, and with that comes paperwork. We also have a plan for that, and you don't want to know where you fall in that list. Bam! A lot of XP, holy shit. Holy Jesus. Like everything decided to turn into ones. Cool. No, you bitch. You bitch. Why? I need her to hit 50. I think when she hits 50, I unlock the last slot. I'm pretty sure. I think I'll have 20 agents at 50 then. You stopped sleeping on the goddamn job. Man, I can't believe I gotta pay fucking 8K to get you stuck. Whatever. I want level 50 on you, please.
My back hurts from that video, but I still gave it my all. But this song ain't about my band. It's about how I sell my songs online.
There we go.
Sell my songs online on iTunes and Amazon and Google Play louder. That's the place you should go to support me. I also have a Patreon site where you can
Ollie
get
Hairpin.
all the songs in
Can I already have that?
download, and I'll see you.
I must have logged on this character to do that achievement like one time just to do it with the controls flipped or something. Because I don't remember playing this character that much. Like after the charity run, but I probably just came to do it at some point. Maybe I bet you I made like a video or something. I don't know. All right.
Let me do the other faction missions real quick, and then we'll go do Niflheim. I have 2 summoning sets. I have 2 summoning sets for Hell. Also, check this out. So, I am green. You are red. So this is Mountain Dew, and this is cranberry and vodka. I was kind of like nursing both of them. But I'm been tempted the whole time to mix them, so now that I've done that, we're going to do that. This is probably going to be awful. Nice Christmassy color. Honestly, that looks pretty good. That's better than I thought it was going to be. Dude, it'd be awful. I'd still drink it. I've drinking some true... Drinking? Drink? I have drank? Whatever. I have consumed some horrible shit. Pretty good. Wall top, we did, Fog and Mirrors. Have you done that one yet? Dun, dun. Dun, dun.
This is a recording. Any unauthorized attempt to reply will be forwarded to the appropriate committee. You're being called to the labyrinth.
We did the hourly boss. We did the side mission, the bounty. And then we did the bounty. Once you complete it the first time, I'll let you unlock the investigation mission, Fog and Mirrors, and we did that. And then I'm gonna do my other faction missions real quick, and then we're gonna do the instance version of Hell. Well, it has Krampus, big old Krampus first, and then you can summon Hell in there, and you can get the Icy Claws. You get the Icy Claws by throwing a snowball at her while she's doing her death spin. So in that boss fight, she'll spin, and they'll be like half black, half white, and you got to stand in the matching side of whatever's above your head, or you'll die. But if you throw a snowball at her while she's spinning, and she gets stunned, which is random, but if she gets stunned, if you hit her with the snowball while she's spinning and she gets stunned out of it, then you have to actually kill her, like finish the fight, and she will guaranteed drop Icy Claws. That is how you get Icy Claws.
Beyond this point, I'm blind.
Usually I farm a bunch of them. I actually have a character called Icy Claws whose whole inventory is just full of Icy Claws. And so like I'll farm a bunch during the event, and then I'll give them away during the summer.
I want to drink from that fountain. In case my metaphor disagrees with you, connect me to the closed circuit camera feed in the security.
Nice, farmer. I'll take a look at that.
All your cameras are belong to us.
I mean, I don't need guides for that anymore. I'm pretty sure that shit's just stuck in my brain somewhere. But I did get the item. So if you're gonna do that, I'm not covering this up, but there's an item that you can equip. This thing right here, emote snowball. This is way faster by putting this on your quick slot than trying to do the emote itself. Like accessing the emote window, hitting play while you're in the fight is tricky. But if you're trying to do it, if you're trying to get the Icy Claws, I 100% recommend just buying the little bauble in Agartha. Because that gives you the item that you can then quick slot to access that emote a lot quicker. Yeah, well, it's also got the additional mechanics with the additional like achievement, right? So like Because you not only do you need to know the mechanics, you need to know to like not do the mechanics on Nightmare,
I
essentially.
detect darkness. Either the feed has gone
Right?
dead,
If you
or
want
lights
the
out.
achievement,
Enhancing
you have to
picture.
just take the damage.
Well, it's probably good that you can't.
I'm gonna see if I can solo her on Nightmare on
Utmost
Ephemeral.
caution.
I know I could do it on
Try
Jimmy,
not to
but he's
Nothing
E17
to do here.
and has, like, you know, full gear.
Quick access inventory updated.
It's really fun. I would say the hardest part for people is the spinny.
Detecting heat
It can be
signatures.
difficult to
There's
realize
activity converging on your position.
what
100.
color the logo above your head
Applying
actually
real-time
is.
filters. I see.
Which is honestly like a
A
game
plague of
problem.
filth
That's not a
infected
people
humans
problem, that is a
incoming.
fucking game
Flee or
problem.
fight. Regret nothing.
They really needed to do something different there. Oh, that was the worst possible timing for forward equals back. Yeah, the biggest problem though is like the color should match, but then the color has a border that's the opposite, right? It's like the flashbang. The white side has like a black border, and the black one has like a white border. So it can be very confusing when you're looking at it to like realize what the fuck color it is. And like, I mean, I get what you're saying that there's other indications, but you have to like look at that in like a half a second and then, or even a quarter second, and make sure you're on the right side before that thing like kills you, unless you're the tank. So like, it really needed to be much clearer. Like the way they did it's not even the pictures are bad. It's like the outlining. Dude, no one's fucking seeing this swirly color on top of, because you're looking at it on the background of the rest of the environment, including the swirly that's happening behind it. Like, even if you're not colorblind or something, it's just too much going on. What they needed to do, what I'm saying is like 100%, it needed to be different to be like really good. What they needed to do was make those icons like bigger, chunkier icons, where the background color is the correct color, right? You know what I'm saying? Instead of having it be a floating like image, it should have been like a big fucking coin or something, right? Like a big black coin or white coin with an image on it, and then you just match your color to the big color piece. You know what I'm saying? Like a big chunky block of color that you can match, as opposed to like what it is now, where it's like, oh, like the main color is white even though the background around it is black, and the swirly is, you know, white-ish, which you can't even fucking tell if that swirly is on top of the black, like behind it or whatever. Or maybe if it's on the white behind it, I forget which way it would be harder to tell. The point is, like, they needed to make that like way more visible. Because I'll say this, like, challenges should not be about like you know, how good your fucking vision is. You know what I mean?
Critical empowerment results.
I don't even think I have time to do another mission before the hourly. Not really.
I didn't expect you to pull through that.
I could try and do Rogue Agent, I guess.
You're awesome.
I don't think BMC, but maybe Rogue Agent. I could. In the bar. Oh, I almost did the wrong one.
This is not a recording, but please refrain from speaking. I have 15 seconds before my next call. Today's special in the cafeteria is Swedish meatballs. Hello, you appear to be in good health. With mashed potatoes.
I didn't get that in time. Ooh, yeah.
Welcome to Seoul.
Oh, I have my UI off. Huh. It looks cleaner though.
I don't know. TLDR.
Should I do a no UI playthrough again?
Templar's defector. Our man is attempting to be clever girl, using one of the local accounts to communicate with potential buyers. We are, of course, negotiating, but once a turncoat, always a turncoat.
I can't see that.
We do not trust that he won't attempt to play us up against the others. Because, let's face it, it's what you would do.
Oh, I can't see my control. The control swap shit won't show
See
now.
what you can find. It appears that someone has spooked our man from London.
Yes, it started walking backwards randomly.
They are on a crusade against
Auto run script still works there.
There's nothing for
I mean, to show you guys.
Run, Forrest, run.
There's a button for me,
I
but
spy with my all-seeing eye one Rouge agent heading towards the Agartha Gateway. Do not lose him, or Christmas is cancelled.
we have 7 minutes to get through this. Get through this bullshit and then do the fight. I do have wings though. See if we can do this without the UI on.
OMG. You're in that weird part of Agartha. When your mark passed through the portal, reality shifted slightly stage left. It must have been caused by whatever it is he's carrying. You are off the charts, way out of Venice's jurisdiction. Not in a good way. Expect no assistance from me until you have returned to the more well-traveled parts of the Hollow Earth. I'm basically deaf and blind.
I don't think that took the picture. Fuck.
Track him down, but keep your eyes open. And I'm only going to say this once ever, for weird shit.
Oh shit. That was forwards equal left. 6 minutes?
You do not simply knock over a custodian. That thing is like the final boss of the internet. Creepy, geeky, virtually unbeatable. Our rogue agent is
That edge you can go flying off of if you leave auto run on when you jump the portal. It teleports you but keeps predicting your forward momentum. And that ledge is so short, like where you exit the portal, that like it'll just shoot you the fuck off, and then you fall and like spawn and do the whole thing again. Super annoying. So that's why I jump before I hit the portals. One, because the jumping stops like predicting that your movement is going forwards as fast as if you're just holding forwards. So you jump and let go forward, it's just gonna predict where you're gonna land. And then also that gives me, while I'm in the air, I toggle auto run off. I need the UI on for this though. I don't need it, but I want it. I just wanted to do that for the running section. It looked cool.
For the Friday raffle. Until Venice decided to shut it all down. In their defense, that was after 192 accidental deaths. And some mad wizard who tried to use the power of Shambhala to get back at his ex-girlfriend, and also reduce most of Western Europe to cinders. Bad breakup. I don't think anyone really knows what Shambhala is capable of, especially coupled with some esoteric Third Age tech, which, I'm guessing, is what this dude is carrying in his pocket. Trust the Templars to keep something of this magnitude under lock and key.
I'm gonna be on this side so that when he does the stupid that thing, it doesn't go where I need to go. That shit hurts like a motherfucker. Yo, 2 minutes to spare? Really? Well, I still have to go turn on the thing, but that's still pretty good.
In short order, be exiled from the Illuminati, lose everything you hold dear, find yourself convicted of murder, and locked
I actually did it
for life.
Before the hourly
And
kicks
then
in.
I'll really come after you. This, by the way.
I'll be sleeping over there. I'll get the puppy cam back one of these days. I think that camera's in like one of my kids' rooms or something. One minute. I should make it. Or like pretty close to when it opens. Close enough, I think. I just have to hit here and then teleport.
Welcome home. French language implants are now available at half price. 2-1. I am glad to see you again.
portal opened! Dude, I made it like right on time. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Dun, dun, dun. A lot of people's Revenant polar bears are getting stuck. Hell. I'll see you in hell. You're gonna be right up in there. Just right up in there. I'd say that's an advantage of like meleeing. Sorry, advantage of not meleeing. Advantage of being ranged for like the big bosses is like you can actually fucking see them. I just get the foot picks. Hell foot picks. Anybody? Oh no! I see what happened. How did I already hit Crushing Tide there? That's not good. They were all out of whack. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize I had already hit Crushing Tide somehow. Oh, because my my controller got all weird. That's why. I had to push on the thumbstick to get it to reset. Group chat. Oh, it's Bomber waving. Bomber waving in the group chat. I see the Revenants. Baby shark doo doo doo. %30 left. Dude, is Shion? Am I the aggro target? Are you mad at me? Is that what's happening? Yeah, she's attacking me. Okay. So she randomly turns to do a cast, but she's on me. I'm not even in fucking like tank shit, dude. Let's go. Yeah, I didn't realize that for whatever reason that she was deciding to target me. I was doing consistent damage. You'd be surprised, like, how much just doing that will get you aggro in event bosses. That makes sense. Also, we have Winter Cash again. Ski jacket blue. Nice, I didn't have that one. Okay, so we still need to do Venetian Missile Crisis, and then we're gonna go do. Yeah. We shall journey to Niflheim. That's weird. Backwards was equal to forwards there, even though it wasn't showing. It must have happened during the loading screen. What the fuck is happening? Like, it's acting like I have a buff active right now, but I shouldn't. Or like one's not showing. This auto run's working. Almost had the wrong build. See that health chunk go down? Holy shit. Oh, it took so long to kill them, but the next one's loaded like right in. God damn it. Usually have time to go back and heal. Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, see, like now I should be out of combat. I hate that he fucking runs out of my circles. Right into that one, didn't you, dumbass? That's annoying. Yeah, see that Crushing Tide was doing like 50% of the other ads health. This guy does like 4%. Wild. I mean, that was a little bit bigger hit than 4%, but some of them are. Oh, yikes. Bullshit, dude. Let's go. Murder.
How many sanctions do we have to slap on them before they learn? The occult weapons industry isn't a hot dog stand. It must be regulated. Buyers must be screened and registered. You can't just peddle these things out of the back of a van. Obtaining a council edict authorizing the use of force could take days. Red tape and whatnot. But you don't work directly for the council. So, let me put it this way. You're authorized to use your initiative to recover what's ours. Capiche? You can
Capiche?
can't you? The power of it. The sleek design. You know, it takes us a few centuries to develop tech around here, but in the end, we always get it right. Likewise, I encourage you to get this one right.
Move like butter. It kind of zoomed out pretty far there. I don't remember why. Don't know. Surprised that didn't finish him off. Weird.
Benissimo. I'm sending a retrieval team. Yes, fully certified agents. Buona fortuna.
Oh, fortune. Ha! I wonder what happened here with all these dead guys. What? How did that... How does that work? Do you guys see what happened there? I fired the big red button, and as it was coming down, I decided to rocket jump in to see what would happen, and it canceled the big red button, even though it was already, like, there. Fuck? Look at all those pretty crits. Why are you not shooting the guy directly in front of me? It was shooting the guy, like, way in the back somehow. That was weird.
Frankly, a creature of your talents belongs with us. A few more showings like this, and I could pull some strings, get you a cushy assignment with the council, an office of your own. Highs above salary. An expensive house.
Critical empowerment.
Nice crit, dude. 1406. We gained 2 IP. Okay. Let's go get ourselves a portal to hell, shall we? Meet a Krampus. Whoa, why is that zoomed in like that? Cappuccino. Where are you? There you are. Open me a portal. Oh, nice. Traveling to Nibelheim.
Soldier, choosing your battles. Pick yourself up and dust yourself up and back in the saddle. You're in the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, but you got it all. When you forget about listen to your God, this is our motto. Your time to shine, don't wait in line to bomb us for gold. People are raising their expectations.
Blah, blah. Elites are complete. Let's go. Preface.
Quick access inventory updated.
All right. Alter. Dare you to aggravate the spirit of deathless cold? Yes. I do in fact dare. I think we want Raging Volcano for the heal boost, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if we want Invoke Self or want something else. I'll just go with that for now, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let me try and remember. Can I remember the order of this? Is it branch? Nope. Shit. Is it pouch first? Pouch. Okay. And then bottle. Okay. Okay. Pouch, bottle. Is it pouch, bottle, and then branch? Pouch, bottle, branch. Cool, right? Hell yeah, dude. Those are the hard ones. The rest are easy. 'Cause this is the snake skin. What? Oh wait, sorry. I was on the wrong side. This is the snake skin. Why isn't that? Here we go. You are the wolf's fangs. And then this is quartz magnet? Really? This was quartz magnets? I don't know why they didn't want to do it until I picked the wrong one. What? It's one of these. Dude, what the fuck? It's right here. It's one of these two and it's not working. Why? Why are you being dumb? What the fuck? That's so annoying.
Yeah, when you lose your EFP, that kind of sucks. She did not flinch. I just realized this is 100% tank. It probably should have been like 80, 20 or something. Like 80 tank, 20 DPS. This is gonna take her fucking ever. Why do I have two Jimmy modes happening at the same time? I want to get a picture of that, but like from close up. I think I need to not be in nightmare mode and maybe full tank. See if I can't get like get over there and get a cool picture or something. That wasn't great. She hits hard, man. I'll be over here.
She flinched! Let's go! She flinched! The bitch flinched! I don't know why I have a Vulcan. I should have put something up there. That was... yeah, I didn't look at this build. I got that on the second snowball throw with a single spin. That's pretty good. Yeah, it just needed to be like solid colored. It would have been, I think, way better. As far as people being able to like easily, at a glance, tell what the fuck is going on. We don't need to do the snowball thing anymore. Also, people like see this happen and they run way the fuck out, which makes no sense at all. Because like the farther away from her you get, the more distance you have to cover to like switch sides if you got the color wrong. Whereas if you're like right up on her, the difference between the two sides is literally like a step to the left or a step to the right. But people will fucking be like, she's spinning, panic, and like run out. But as soon as you run out, the further you are away, the more distance you have to cover, right? Because that circle just is bigger. Like, you know? Alright, so then there's an achievement for just letting these guys do this instead of stopping them. But then you start taking, like, damage ticks. So the achievement is to, like, do all 3 phases of this and not kill them. Because if you kill all of them, you don't get the damage ticks at all. And there's more each phase that you would have to kill to not get the damage tick. But yeah, there's an achievement for just letting them all live. And so you just... So you now have a permanent damage tick happening. Auto running this shit. Oh shit, I thought it was over. Whoops.
I keep forgetting to use this. %. I want to try the volcano this time. That orange. Guess I could have saved that. Ooh, caught the edge of that. We got 50%. There we go. Next phase. We get another stack here. No! Oh my god. I thought it froze. Bad timing for that to happen. That's sketchy as fuck. Oh, this might be bad. Yikes. Shit, shit. Oh my god. I like skated off the edge of that. Jesus Christ, dude. That was bad timing to have controls flip. Holy shit. I wasn't trying to, like, my controls flipped and I was having to auto run at the pillar, and when I hit the pillar, like, it just flipped off the side of it. No. No. There's no way. There's no way. Did another phase of like what, 25% or something? Yep, there we go. Last one. Confused where they went for a second there. That's bad. Shit. Oh, holy fuck. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, I should have put Twist Fate instead of the Vulsion. That would have been the thing to do there. I didn't even notice I had a Vulsion on, to be perfectly honest. I just had like, because this is just the regular tank build. Like, I didn't change fucking anything. Also, why it's taking forever to kill her.
Yo. Did not like that. %. I knew she was gonna do that. I knew she was gonna do that. So we're gonna get her a volcano. Let's go! All we're missing is the lore. We just got a whole shit ton of achievements. We got Scorned. We got the Penguin onesie. We got when she freezes over, right? Oh, I'm missing a lot of these. Oh, these must be just in the zones. I need to go get them. Icy Claws! I must already have it. First Icy Claws of the season. Woolen Scarf Black. I already have that too. You know, honestly, for like literally just in my like this is my dungeon tanking build, which is all DPS gear and glyphs except for the weapons is the hammer and the chaos focus. Oh shit, there's an hourly. Dude, right on time. 12:01. We're gonna go right into the hourly. That's pretty cool. So yeah, soloed Hell Nightmare on Ephemeral with JimmyMode. First try. I nearly died like 2 or 3 times though to the fucking controls flipping as I ran to hide from the wind shit. Uh-oh. Am I one by myself? Oh, there's a bunch of people running still. Okay. I was concerned for a minute. Why did that not connect at first? That was weird. Whoa, what was that hit I just took? What the fuck? Oh, I'm gonna die, dude. Must have been someone healing me last time. Well, that's what I get for doing consistent rotation. It's like I'm doing anything crazy. I'm just consistently doing the rotation. And honestly, like what I've noticed is if you're actually consistent, you tend to like pass people. I honestly think it's related to playing on a controller. I think rotation stuff is like way easier on a controller. Like the button mashing aspect. Should have actually helped. Okay. Down she goes. have the jacket, I guess. Here we go.
You wanna follow me on this experience after the main song? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, let's get it on. This song was made with a lot of feelings. Thank you for the chance. This is what I do best. Making crazy videos of you too. I had a girl with me. She sang a song with me. Her name is Lillian.
Outstanding result. Go. Level 50! We unlocked slot number 3! Let's go! Fuck yeah, dude. Passive slot number 3. Do I think? Why is this like, why is this backwards? The fuck is that? Yeah, the settings were backwards, I think. On the agent switcher, I mean.
This ain't that ice cold Michelle Pop for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces, darling, wildin', living it up in the city. I got tracks on, we shake my arm, gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot, got a ball leaks and a fireman. I'm too hot, make you glad you wanna retire, man. I'm too hot, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot, never write about that money. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Get up, down, back up, give it to ya. Get up, down, back up, give it to ya. Get up, down, back up, give it to ya. Saturday night, the weekend is back. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some liquor in it.
Oh.
Take a sip, sign a check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we won't show out.
Critical impairment results.
Got a ball of leaves and a fireman. I'm too hot. Make you glad you wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. Never bad about that money. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah.
Icy claws. Whoop. We can buy capstone. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more capstones, and we are all done.
with that part of the equation at least. Zenith Core. I can do Zenith Core. That's a little more like, I don't know, snowy, I guess. I don't think I have. Yeah. I played, what did I play? I played DC Universe Online. That's probably the only other one I've played for like any significant amount of time, I suppose. I feel like there was another one I tried. I tried Final Fantasy, but not for very long. I wouldn't even say I'd really tried it. Like, I played for, I don't know, like a half hour or something. Like, I did not, I wouldn't say I gave it a proper shake, but I just wasn't interested. So there's that. I don't know. Other than DCUO, I'm not sure. I mean, what? I guess technically I played the other Funcom ones, right? I played AO and Age of Conan for a little bit. Not even that, like, wasn't super long, but like I feel like I would say I gave those much better like attention than say Final Fantasy. Yeah, and Age of Conan I went back and played on my own to like finish the city out. But I wouldn't, even that I wouldn't say I played like as an MMO, although I don't even really play Seat World as an MMO half the time. I play a lot of single player games. From an MMO perspective, I'd say that's probably fair. I play a ton of other games. I know a lot of people don't like realize that or think that that is the case, but I do play other things. I've been playing Once Human still, although I really wanted to like this winter scenario, but I don't like the way they implemented it. Like, it had such good potential. I just don't like the way they implemented the mechanics of it, honestly. But I do really like Once Human. I play like all the Souls games. I'm in the middle of a room level 1 run of Elden Ring. Just got to the DLC on it. I want to stream the DLC room level 1, but I just gotta find a time for it. So I did a stream of Red Dead Redemption 2, like the start of it. I haven't gotten back to that. I do want to get back to that as well. What did I do? I played Marvel Rivals the other day. There's some issues with that game on my computer, but it's actually pretty fun. I play a lot of FPS games here and there, like your Overwatches, your Apex, Valorant sort of shit. Yeah, I don't know.
I like games. But MMOs are like, also, well, I don't know if it's MMO really. I played like Destiny 2, played Warframe. But Secret World has like the best writing in video games, period. And I would say is a contender for like top writing of just, and I've read a lot. Like, I grew up like without, like, I didn't have a TV. My parents didn't let one in the house. Like, I've read a lot. And it's really hard to find like high level writing in most like media stuff because they're written for a more common denominator, right? Like you want to reach the biggest amount of people, so you can't, like, even the newspaper, and this was fucking 20 years ago, had been like slightly like dumbed down. It was written for a lower grade level because you want the most amount of people to be able to read and consume it, right? So it's hard to find something that's written super well and at a super high level that isn't just kind of, you know, being written at probably like a young adult level, you know? That's like that's my problem honestly with Final Fantasy as well, is just like, it's not a knock on it. I know people like the story, but like to me the story is just, it's just not written to the same like level. And I know I didn't play that very long, but I've seen other people play it that used to play Secret World here and there, and also play Final Fantasy, and I would go to their streams and check out, you know, the content they were doing and the dialogue and what they were reading, and they would read aloud a bunch of stuff as well, and like it's just not to the same level. And like to me, that's why I would play an MMO, is for the setting and for the like the lore. So if that's not really there, like, I don't know, then I'm probably not as interested. Whereas, you know, play other games for different reasons, right? Like you play an FPS game for shooting and not for its writing, for example. Although I will say Souls games have a pretty rich lore. It's just done in such a different fashion. It can be hard to comprehend that it's there. I like challenge runs, like the setting and the surrounding lore. Like the setting is really, like, I have so much knowledge of what I'm playing in that like it makes the grind enjoyable. Also, I like grinding. Like, you understand, like, it's not just Secret World, right? Like, I have yes, Secret World I have like thousands and thousands of hours. I have hundreds and hundreds of hours in Elden Ring. I've done all kinds of different character playthroughs. I've got my main character is like NG plus 8, like new game plus 8, and like beat the DLC. I've done randomizer playthroughs, Foggate randomizer playthroughs, like multiple. You know, like I just modded playthroughs, like Convergence mod. Yeah, I just like to do. When I like something, I like it a lot, and I'll just put in the time. Oh, I did no hit. I didn't do a true no hit, like as in no hit the whole game. I probably could if I spent the time on it, but I did no hit like every boss in the game. It was just you know, I would sit there and keep trying until I succeeded, instead of like, you know, like one try every boss. And Joe, just to be clear, Joe, I'm not trying to disparage like the Final Fantasy, maybe like overall like world building. I'm just saying it's not written to the same level. But I mean, but that's to be clear, that's not like I don't. I guess it could be taken as a negative if someone thinks that it is written to like a higher level, but like there's really good, you know, stories in you know, written for like say like mid or high mid even, right? Like Harry Potter's a fucking young adult like novel, right? I'm not saying stuff can't be engaging or good. I'm just talking about like the writing level of it. Like it's writing to a certain target point. Yeah, I also like I stream a lot of Secret World. Are you sure? Or is it just that they make young adult versions of it? Oh, it's younger. No, that's what I mean by young adult, Bomber. Is like that is what I mean by that. At least that's when I was reading that kind of stuff. Though I'm not a probably good example for that, honestly. Wish there was like a chrome or white version of these Wastelander goggles. I don't think there is. I can do this maybe. Yeah. I guess I was thinking like young adult, like the higher end of young adult. Yeah, I don't know. I think that works. I'll do that for a little bit. I do need to move this back. You know, the other thing though too is like I play a lot of stuff off stream. Partially because sometimes I just want to enjoy something myself. I'm just being selfish, but also there's this kind of thing where like it's hard to stream something else because when people know you for something, that's what they come to you to see. And also like not that many people stream Secret World, so I also feel bad if I stream something else and no one else is streaming Secret World. It's like, oh, should at least stream it so someone's streaming it and like sharing the game. But yeah, like I don't know, like I have to both want to play the game and want to stream it because I want to stream it, knowing that like probably less people are gonna pay attention because I'm not streaming the thing I'm known for streaming. If that makes sense. Like if I'm streaming like a Souls game, it's not because people come to my stream to watch Souls. It's because I just want to fucking do it. And like I want like a VOD of it basically or something. No, I know. Look, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you appreciating me. But that's just, I mean, and that's not, I would never say like someone's like not, I don't know. I don't necessarily expect everyone that likes Secret World to like all the other random shit that I would like and want to stream. Thanks, Bomber. Joe, I said at the beginning of the conversation about Final Fantasy is like I did not play it enough. I just wasn't in the headspace for it, and what I did engage with, I did not find very engaging. But understandably, that was like we're talking. You could say the same thing if someone tried Secret World for like 20 minutes and be like, you haven't fucking done anything yet, right? Like, I get it. So, I'm just saying like the vibe wasn't there. Like I could play Secret World for like 5 minutes and the vibe is there, right? Even if I've not read a whole ton of shit, like the vibe, I'm just like I vibe with the vibe. It's like Once Human is a good example because to me, Once Human has very like Secret World-y vibes. It's especially when I played it in its beta. It's better. It's better now. It's still not like amazing, but it's better now. But even in its beta state, like there was all kinds of like pretty cringy. A lot of it was translation issues, but just like some of the storyline stuff was pretty pretty basic. But the vibes were there, Like even though you would sometimes get like a cutscene or a dialogue that was fucking cringy as hell, like the world building vibes were there. You could like feel it, and people said in the beta all the time like, oh, this thing's got like Secret World vibes, like in the vibe. Like I resonate with that vibe when I played the little bit I played a Final Fantasy. Like it just fucking rubbed me the wrong way. Like I couldn't get into it. Now maybe I come back in a few years and give it a try again, and I'm in a different headspace and it works. I've had that happen with games where I just wasn't in the right headspace when I tried them the first time. But it's also possible that it's just not my thing, which is also fine. That said, all of that said, and then like again, I'm not like knocking the game or people enjoying it or I'm not saying its story is shit. All I was saying is that from what I have seen, not just what I played, but what I've seen other people play and the writing that I've seen them access at much higher levels, much further in the story, I didn't vibe with that either. Like to me personally, the writing level of that is not what I would want it to be. The story itself might be good and engaging, but the way it's delivered, like I was like, ugh, I can't do this. Like I don't even want to watch you watch this. So that's cool, Joe. And like you may not. Like like I would say I mean, like honestly, Joe, even if you vibe with the Once Human vibes, you still might not like it if you're just not into the gameplay loop. The other thing that worked for me in that game was the gameplay loop. I think the setting is great, the world building is great. I think some of the cutscenes and shit are like, a little suffer a bit from translation, possibly writing level, but also that could straight up just could be the thing is the overall lore that you read in like the codex parts of it, I think are much higher level written than whatever the dialogue is, but that's getting translated and then voice acted by a different person as well. So it's almost like the problem I have with anime dubbing. It's never as good as just watching it and reading the subtitles to me. because the dubbing just doesn't like have the same emotion as the original thing. It's like it's an overlay, and it doesn't have the same part like almost ever. So that could be a reason why the but like to me, like when if you read the codex parts of it, kind of like you would read Legends in Secret World, like that shit is written at a much higher level than in the whatever's in the actual like kind of cinematic interactions and that kind of dialogue. It's like they're two different groups writing those or something. But I really like the gameplay loop there. Like I had in both betas and the live game, right across many characters now. I thoroughly enjoy their crafting building loop, which I think is not easy to do. I think lots of people can find that tedious. Technically it's a tedious thing, right? Like, go get rocks, go get trees, build shit, go get more rocks and trees, build. You know what I mean? Like, by definition, it should be tedious. So to me, that was one of the things I commented on the most in the feedback thing was like, you guys had this gameplay loop. Like, I'm fucking sold. The loop works. But if you just don't like that kind of thing, then it doesn't matter how good the loop is. The loop just isn't for you, right? I like building stuff. You know, it's a little bit like a survival, like Minecraft or something in that way. Like I like to farm shit and then build things. One of the videos on my channel that has like some of the most views is my old Conan Exiles from back when it was in early access, and I built that bridge across like half the goddamn biome. I call it like the bridge reconstruction project, like rebuilding all the old bridges, which you can't even do nowadays in Conan Exiles because they don't let you build on those around those zones. But back in early access you could, and so I just shored up all the bridges and just like built them. And I did that like real time. Like I didn't have like a multiplier of like, oh, you're gonna, get more, or you're gonna chop down stuff faster. Like I was just straight up grinded for weeks, chopping like trees down and harvesting rocks to and I would build the scaffolding to build the bridge, then tear the scaffolding down. Like I just did it because I like harvesting and building. So it just appealed to me. But it's fun to me. It's also fun to do in a setting that you find interesting and engaging. And I really like the Once Human setting. I think the setting is really cool and has Secret vibes. Hey, Palmer. I will not. Oh, you're playing Hive. Cool. That's cool, Joe. Yeah, I won't back down on that one, Bomber. I'm not saying that there couldn't be the odd good dub out there. There can be. Like, I'm not saying that it's impossible for there to be good dubbing. There certainly can be good dubbing. I would say it's not the norm, though. Dubbing in general is usually not that great. And certainly usually not as good as just watching the original with subtitles, at least for me. And by the way, I feel that, that's not just, to be clear, when I say that, I'm saying that about dubbing as a thing, not just anime. I'm talking like foreign language films, right? Like anything that you're watching that was made in one language and you're now like, you're trying to watch it in English. Like, I want fucking subtitles in the original language. Like 99.9% of the time. Well, it's not, that's the thing I was trying to get at. It's not just games and anime. It's just dubbing, period. Like, I want the original intention. You know? I want the original thing. And also my brain does not like it when things don't match. One thing that's really that's really interesting and annoying as fuck and drives my brain crazy is like oftentimes I'll watch things with subtitles in English, right? And that's you know, for like volume reasons. Like I'm trying not to have, say, the TV or the computer loud, or there's like something else going on. But when you watch something that has dubbing and subtitles, and then the subtitles don't match the dubbing, you might as well have just taken a fucking railroad spike and driven it into my brain. It fucking drives me literally. I can't watch it. I'll just turn it off. Like I can't. If you're watching an English dub with the English subtitles turned on and those fuckers don't match, I'm done. Done. Whereas if I'm watching in the original language with English subtitles, they're not gonna match. My brain doesn't try to make them match, right? Like I don't understand what's being said, but I get the emotion from the audio, and I get the content from the subtitle. It's kind of similar to you ever watch something where like the audio video is out of sync by like a fucking hair? Oh my god, it's the same thing, right? Like it drives me fucking crazy. Like when if it was like way out of sync, it's actually not as bad. Yeah, real time sucks so bad. Like my wife will often have it on like the New Year's shows, and I fucking hate it so much. Oh. But like if you have audio and video, they're like if they're way out of sync, it's like a really bad dub is actually not as bad. That's the other thing, right? So again, I realize you guys are talking mostly about like anime or like video game or something, but I'm saying like as a whole, like movies and such. Like I was watching this one movie with the guy from like Leon the Professional, and it was like another action movie or something. It was like French, but they did English, and the dubbing was really, really fucking close. But my brain I started to get a fucking headache. I couldn't figure out what was going on for a little bit, and then I realized that like, man, they had synced that shit up really fucking decent, but there was just like these things that didn't quite match, and it was hurting my brain because my brain was catching it, but I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was wrong. So like they did a really good job of like dubbing the English to like the French mouth movements, but it was just ever so off on like certain parts, and it was like a splinter in my brain. Anyways, it's almost 1. Jesus Christ. I was gonna end like 40 minutes ago. Anyways, I do enjoy conversating. Got our new ski look. The power of anime. Like, okay, just an example, Attack on Titan, fucking amazing. I watched the subtitles, right? And then, I don't remember if I was, like, watching a reaction video or someone, like, reacting to, like, but they were reacting to the dub, and I was like, oh my god, this is not good. Like, I will die on that hill. Attack on Titan is better subtitled than dubbed. Attack on Titan is fucking amazing. It just takes a little while. It's one of those ones that like legit takes a little while. I don't remember like how I got actually into watching it, because I think that's one of those things I had tried before and wasn't in the right headspace, and I I tried it again years later and watched Attack on Titan all the way through. That's another thing, right? Like, I don't think Final Fantasy is for me, but it also is very possible when I went to try it, I just wasn't in the right space for it. And then that's not its fault, right? Like, that's why I do tend to try things sometimes again, because that'll happen. It'll happen where I'm just trying it in like the wrong mindset or something, and things just don't click. It turns me off. You know, it's like when you're in the mood. It's like sometimes you're in the mood to watch like an action thing, or sometimes you're in the mood to watch like something more cerebral. Sometimes you're in the mood to watch something less cerebral. If you're watching the wrong thing, like you're just not in the right mindset for it. It doesn't really work. Certain things will help shift your mindset one way or the other, but a lot of times it's just like, nah, I'm not in the mood for that. It's a crazy story. I will say, like, I'm not the biggest fan of maybe like how some of that story is told or how fucking long it takes to get through some of it. But I would say the overall story of it, like if someone were to just give you the synopsis of Attack on Titan and not make you watch all the goddamn episodes, like the story is fucking crazy and amazing. Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. That's jolted me from other games too, where they have like the talking head thing or like partial. Or what's really fucking annoying about that, Joe, is when they have partial, but then it doesn't match either. So it's kind of like the dubbing issue. It's like they did partial voice acting, but the voice acting doesn't say what the text says. And I'm like, why? Why did you even bother? Just do the text. Fuck. Like, it would be better with just the text at that point. Like, you're fucking it up. Stop it. If you're gonna do the voice stuff, make it match what the text says. Or vice versa. I think objectively the Attack on Titan story is crazy good. And like, just a crazy, insane, amazing tapestry of a story. But I also can say that like, sometimes getting through that shit is like getting through like cringy scenes of a soap opera or something. I totally get like why. I think you would have to be in the right frame of mind to catch Attack on Titan, and then the right thing would have to hook you, and then it's like watching the fucking CW series, right? Like Supernatural or something. Supernatural is a fucking great series, but sometimes you have to fucking sit through that CW bullshit. You're like, oh right, this is on CW, we're gonna have some fucking horse shit in the way of my cool story. Like, that's a thing that happens. Oh, we're gonna be emo for like the next 5 minutes. Okay, let me sit through this bullshit. Alright, let's get to the cool part again. Alright, we're at the cool part again, okay. Like, so there's that, right? I think Attack on Titan suffers from like a Japanese version of that. I mean, the main characters are like the most loved characters, like Sam and Dean. Not that there's not good other characters, but like Sam and Dean are the characters. Like, those are the pillars of that show. So I don't know. I think by season 2 I was hooked. Sam and Dean bored you. I think by season 2 I was pretty hooked. I want to say. I think once I made it through season 2, back in the day. But again, it's like a fucking WB, like a CW, like show, right? Like, it's got that. It's made for like a certain level of audience. This is again like down to like the young adult kind of thing, right? Like, it's got a cool fucking setting. Its world building is fucking awesome. Yep. It does some amazing stuff over the years. Like, even in like, I think by the end of season 2, I want to say there's like some crazy cool shit that happened. But you do have to slog through some like fucking teenage soap opera shit to get there. And like, you have to, if you want to enjoy it, like if you don't enjoy that, which I don't, and there's tons of people that watch it because they enjoy that shit, right? Like that, there's a reason those shows exist. It's for those people that like that part of it. They like that aspect of it. I don't. But if everything else is good enough, sometimes I can set those parts aside and be like, okay, I get it. That's not for me. And then I have to just wait for that scene to go by and then get back into like the lore. I oftentimes explain, the easiest way to explain Secret World is like supernatural with more Cthulhu overtones. Because especially the original seasons were like literally like monster of the week. Like every episode they're dealing with the idea that basically like all legends are true in a modern day setting. All legends are true, but not exactly how you're told in books. There's like little things that are different. So much like Secret World has that same thing where like everything is true, but like, you know, maybe not the way it exactly is in that book, like book or magazine you read. It fucking actually gets more Cthulhu stuff, I think, much later. My wife still hasn't watched like the original season. She started watching it with me at some point and got hooked on it, and she still hasn't ever gone back to the beginning. She just started watching it from, I don't know, like season 7 on or something. Maybe even a later season. I had a lot of fucking seasons. We watched together for years, like years, and she's still never seen like the original, I don't know, 5 seasons or something. I don't even know if it's, yeah, some of it I guess technically is more interesting, but also I kind of pine for some of the original days, honestly, when it was like every episode was something new. It was them like discovering their world's version of this myth is true and but this is how it actually is versus what the stories you hear are. Like, I actually enjoyed those. It also helped because whenever something was kind of shit or like there was a part that was like crap, the next episode was something different. So like I could focus on like that new story beat and not like the bullshit, you know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah, all right. That's you know, oh, they're gonna look emo for 5 minutes and fight about something and not talk and not communicate, and that inevitably is going to lead to someone getting in trouble because you should communicate and not hide shit, you fucking idiots. Which, by the way, goes on the entire length of the fucking show. That's the whole show done. That's those characters. They can't fucking... But then it's one of those things where, like, then there's no show. If they were just, like, rational fucking communicative people, like, half the show wouldn't fucking happen. So... you know, whatever, fuck it. You let them be dipshits, and then focus on like, ooh, what is the lore behind the monster this week? Like that was me. I'm not gonna pretend the rest of the shit is good, because again, asterisk CW show. CW like it has like a. All of them do like the. Wasn't there like a super, I don't know, Superman, there was like a Superboy show way back in the day on CW. or it might have been called something else originally. It was like WB, and then it became CW. Anyways, all the shows on there that are like have like a cool either superhero or like sci-fi kind of thing, like all of them are written for like they're written at a lower like a mid-level. Even if they have cool ideas, they're written more mid, and they're geared toward like kind of like teenage audience or something. Like they always have like all of those shows always have the same fucking high school drama bullshit. All of them do. So if they have a cool premise, you have to enjoy the premise enough to ignore the thing, or just not watch them. It's a whole genre of shows. Smallville was the same fucking way. Yeah, Smallville was the same fucking way. The Flash show on CW is the same way. What was the Supergirl, I think, is on CW. There was another one. They all have the same shit, dude. Don't worry about it, Joe. Oh yeah, Arrow. Yeah, fucking same shit, dude. Yeah, dude, CW is just like that's what they crank out is like that. Those shows for that age group. Lucifer was a bit higher. Lucifer was a bit higher written, I would say, just in general. I'm not saying it didn't suffer from like TV tropes, but it did. But I would have put it like a peg above like the CW stuff, I think. But like I'm constantly it's a soap opera touch, 100%. Like I said, I don't care for that stuff. Like I don't like that part of it. But there's been a couple of shows where I was like, all right, I'll suffer through that because the rest of it's got me. And I kind of feel that way about Attack on Titan. I think the lore and the world, once you get into it, is fucking amazing. But there's a lot of soap opera anime shit in there. There just is. Some of it's good. I would say there is some of the soap opera shit that actually kind of ends up being not as soap opera and like more meaningful later on, I suppose. But there's a lot of shit. And a lot of just dragging shit out for fucking episode after episode after episode. You're like, Jesus Christ, could you just fucking pull the trigger already on this thing? Fucking Christ. So, but that said, they have some massive twists. Like I said, I think if you could just read a book about Attack on Titan instead of watching it, you'd probably be like, holy shit, that's fucking amazing. Conceptually, it's fucking crazy. It's probably just as bad. I'm literally not saying read the manga. It's probably just as bad. Like, I imagine the soap opera shit came from the manga. Like, that is very, like, a lot of those interactions are very, like, norm for that medium. I'm just saying, like, if you were to read, like, a synopsis of what Attack on Titan is about and the world versus reading the actual thing, I think you'd be like, holy shit, that's a crazy concept. Berserk's another one that's like fucking crazy amazing. Crazy amazing. But also, I feel like it's one of those things that, like, when it's kind of done, like, in your head, you have all the good parts and you let all the bad parts kind of go away. Does that make sense? You know, Attack on Titan has a game? I actually wanted that shit so bad. I was looking at it, into it, just because the what the fuck do they call their gear in Attack on Titan? They have like the things where they like wires shoot out and they sort of like go through the trees. I mean, that's fair. I never had a Dreamcast, so I couldn't say. But yeah, like, I don't know, like Attack on Titan, like the people have like the wires that like shoot out and then it pulls them along and they go flying through the air in like really unrealistic ways, but it's cool as shit. They're just flying through the air on these wires and swords are going and shit. It's fucking awesome. And then they did a video game where you could do that, and I was like, holy fuck, I want to play that. But I guess I looked into it, and like it's like okay. And if you really want to do, if you really want to live the Attack on Titan thing, it's like the best you're gonna get right now. But also has like its issues, and I was like, okay, maybe not. But like, I was like, man, that'd be cool. I would really like that combat of like flying around on those things. Seemed like a really interesting idea. Yeah, I would say that's another example of a thing that has things that I think, at least for me personally, detract from it. But the overall like vibe in the world is so amazing that I kind of like overlook them. Like, instead of Berserk was the same. There's like weird. Well, there's a ton of weird shit in Berserk actually. But there's also just weird, like, I don't know, kind of shit I don't care about, I guess. But what they do with the world and how it all functions is super interesting. It's kind of like in the same vein, like I don't like horror movies, but I guess technically suspense stuff, if the concept is interesting enough, I'll get into, not because I want to see horror shit, but because like I like the cerebral stuff, or I want to see how a certain concept is executed. Like, I'll get into that part of it, and I don't care about the rest of it. My wife's the same way. Sometimes she'll just literally go read, like, the Wikipedia synopsis of something that interests her, because she doesn't want to see the movie. Like, well, I think, like, The Purge, right? I think she didn't want to see The Purge, but she went and read the synopsis for like the first 3 Purge movies or something. So she knows, because she found the concept interesting, but she doesn't want to watch the movie. It's just like, I'm not into that. I don't want to see that. But the concept is interesting. Let me read like the outline basically. We're a lot of that stuff in like a synopsis also just gets skipped because it's not important. It's not integral to things, right? So like, if you're reading a synopsis, it doesn't have, you know, so and so stares at so and so for fucking 5 minutes on the screen wistfully. You know what I mean? Like, that shit's not in there. You just get the good bit. There is one episode of Supernatural, by the way, Vommer, that is like the fucking worst. It was the worst. Like, I nearly turned off the TV. It's so awful. The whole fucking episode has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. Like, if I could remember which one that was, I'd be like, Supernatural is great, except just skip this episode entirely. It's the fucking dumbest fucking thing I don't know how the episode got made. Like it has. Yeah. They did so. That was one of those things that was cool. They also did an episode where like they like a trickster god like transports them to our world, and they inhabit. The characters Sam and Dean end up inhabiting the actors playing Sam and Dean. It's like super fucking meta. It's a really cool episode, just like conceptually. Because it's Sam and Dean playing the like what's it, Jensen Ackles and someone else. It's Sam and Dean playing the actors playing Sam and Dean because they have to like shoot the show, right? Like, it's fucking great. Yeah, it's really cool. And then like they meet the director and he's named like one of the characters after themselves, and they're like, look, this fucking asshole, right? Which is a jab. It's the director or the writer, because the actual writer did like, you know, one of like his name is one of the names of one of the main other characters. Like, it's this meta on itself thing of it was done so fucking well. And it is one of those ones where I think some of those more tropes actually work to their advantage in that case. If that makes sense? Because now it's funny because it's playing on itself. Conversely, there's this other episode where like Sam hits a dog and then has to like take care of it or something, and then is at some like motel and becomes their handyman, and is like the whole thing is just a soap opera episode. There's no fucking there's no supernatural anything. It's, yeah, not on purpose. And the dog lives, like he gets it, like he like falls for the vet chick or something. He's helping around this hotel he's staying at and pining about shit the whole fucking episode. Lots of pining and sunlight filtering through windows on his hair or some shit. And like I didn't leave you hanging. I told you, like, the dog's fine. But the whole fucking episode is literally just him doing that shit. Like, petting a dog, talking to the chick, being a handyman while pining about whether he should, like, go try and find his brother or not or some shit. Like, the whole episode is like, I was like, what the fuck were they smoking when they put this out? It would have been bad enough if this was like a part of an episode and then something cool happened, but it's fucking the whole thing just needs to be deleted. It's so bad. That episode had no redeeming qualities whatsoever. Whereas them are like role-playing themselves, was like top to bottom fucking amazing. The jab they took at each other, like, oh, like you're a dick in real life. I'm like, oh, like that fucking episode's like perfect. Were they roommates? I don't. Maybe. I really think the dog thing was just there to like get him story beat wise was like, oh, how do we get him to be stuck at this place and have to converse with this chick that he can fall for? Oh, let's have him hit a dog. You know? And so while the dog's getting better, like he's there or something like that. I don't remember. I'm trying to block that fucking thing. Anyways, whereas conversely, there's none of Secret World I want to block. I want all of it. I want more of it. I want all. I would say the only thing I want to block is Bong Chaw. But they do that for me. You know? And in an interesting fashion. Anyways, yeah, it's now after 1. I can't shut up. Let me see if I can raid somebody. Surely they'll talk less than I do. Hi, Bomber. Night, Joe. Blue is sleeping. It's just him sleeping. That's amazing. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate you. I'm gonna raid Templar. New World Eternum. I still need to finish playing New World, like the story. That was something where I like fell out of New World and didn't engage with it much, and I went back to the Bunny Head and I played a bunch more of the story, and it got more interesting. And then I fell out of it again. That is something that definitely gets at least a little bit better, but I don't know if enough for me to keep playing it. Anywho, rating. Peace.